Shalom to the nation of Israel. This is Bar Rizal coming in spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'Hashem, Yahweh Shai Ba'Hashem, Recha Kodash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone and to the hopeful elect, pushing his word and truth and sincerity across the four corners of the earth. We're going to be talking about famine of the word because it's just right around the corner. If anything, it's knocking on the door. All right? So we're going to go to Amos 8 and 11. Behold, the days come, saith the Lord Yahweh, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, nor a thirst for water, but of hearing the words of the Lord. Right? And that's happening right now. Let's see if I can find the article. Right here. Okay. So CP24, it says YouTube warns federal bill could hit digital creators' earnings from abroad. So there's a bill that's coming out. I believe it's Bill C11. Right. And it's basically going to censorship Canadian YouTubers. Right. And I'm not going to go all into this article. I'm just looking for the main point. It's not on this one. Let's see. Let me just check real quick. Okay. So the thing is, this bill was killed before it came. I believe it was in, let me see. I got the information right here. Yeah, so it was in 2011. And it was actually killed in 2011. Right, but now they're bringing it back. So they're saying that it can help censorship the C19 information that's coming out. Right, so you can just look it up. It's called Bill C11. I don't want to go into all of this because there's a lot of information. There's different articles talking about it. Right. But basically, it's going to control the information. So basically, in Canada, because I'm in Canada, we're only going to be able to see Canadian content, right? So we won't be able to see Canadian content abroad. Or sorry, we won't be able to see content from abroad, from America or any other countries. Only content in Canada. That's it. So it's basically famine of the word. It's almost famine of the word, right? Because if we can only see Canadian content, that means nothing else can go out either. Also, right? So that means other countries won't be able to see our content. So they're basically closing off the borders in the sense of information that comes out or comes in. Right? So we're almost there. Right, so now, 1 Thessalonians 5 and 15. I'm trying not to make this long. 1 Thessalonians 5 and 15. See that none render evil for evil unto any man, but ever follow that which is good, both among yourselves and to all men. All right. So, if you have no one guiding you, you don't have the prophets guiding you with what's right and what's wrong, what's coming, you know, how to protect yourself, anything like that, you're basically going to go off. You're going to go on the wrong path because we have the truth, because Yahweh Shai is dealing with us. So we're the light. So we can show you what is good, right? How to deal with everyone accordingly, how to deal with your brother accordingly, right? How to deal with your woman accordingly, right? How to deal with what's coming in the right way. But when the famine of the word happens and we're not on the highways and byways, when the videos are not putting out, basically people are going to be rendering evil unto evil. That's what's going to happen, right? And this place is going to be chaotic because when things start popping off, people are going to be looking for the prophets that are on the highways and byways, and they're going to be looking for us, you know, because everything we were talking about is going to be happening. But at that time, we're going to be taken away. The Most High is going to remove us. Right? Right? So the verse, Psalm 19:7, the law of the Lord is perfect, converting the soul. The testimony of the Lord is sure, making wise and simple. Right? And the ones that were able to get it are going to be made perfect. Right? Their souls are going to be converted. Right? It's going to make the simple wise. And those are the elect. So they're going to be sealed. But once that happens, that's when the famine of the word happens. So at that time, when everyone else is trying to get it, they're not going to get it, right? Their souls are going to be basically what's the word I'm looking for? They're basically, their souls are screwed. You know, they're not going to be made wise. They're going to stay simple because we're not going to be out there to give any information because this information is not for them anyways, right? So now we're going to go to Samuel 3:1. This was 1 Samuel, slack. First Samuel 3:1, and the child Samuel ministered unto the Lord before Eli, and the word of the Lord was precious in those days. There was no open vision. So that's what's going to happen. When the famine of the word happens, the word of the Lord is going to be precious. It's going to be gold. That's why the scriptures also refer to the man of the Lord as they're going to be more precious than the gold wedge of Ophir, roughly paraphrasing, because they're going to have the truth, right? They're going to have the truth, but no one will be able to get it, right? And really, they're only going to be able to get it if they're part of the 1/3, right? Or they're part of the elect. Really, that's the only people that are going to have that. Everyone outside of that is going to be destroyed, right? But that's why the scriptures also say 7 women shall compass one, because when these things happen, when the famine of the word happens, because that's when things are going to get crazy, things are going to get chaotic out there, these women are going to be looking for the man of the Lord because they have the truth. So they're going to be gold. They're going to be more precious than gold, right? So we're going to go to Psalms 74:9. Psalm 74:9. We see not our signs. There is no more any prophet. Neither is there among us any that knoweth how long. Yeah, so that's what's going to happen. Things are going to be happening, and people are not going to know what's going on, and there's going to be no prophet to interpret to them what's going on. Right? They're not going to know what's coming, when is it going. You know, they have no idea. They're getting chaotic. They're going to be in the plague of the mind because they're going to be bugging out. Right? But the scriptures say, knowledge and wisdom shall be the stability of times, and fear of the Lord is his treasure. And the ones that have the knowledge and wisdom are going to be the elect. That's why they're going to be stable in those times. And also because they fear the Lord, which is going to keep them in the right path. They're not going to do the wrong thing. They're not going to be rendering evil into evil. Right? Almost done. You got Ezekiel 7:26. But the judgment shall sit, and they shall take away his dominion to consume and to destroy it unto the end. Right? Right? And the judgment of Yahweh Shem Shai is going to be, it's going to be a final judgment. When Yahweh Shai comes and gives that final judgment, that's it. When he destroys Esau's kingdom, that's it. It's not coming back. Right? That's going to be the end of the Edomites. It's going to be the end. But only the prophets know this information, right? Because we're going based off the prophecies that are happening. So we're watching to see the prophecies that come forth. And we're like, okay, we know we're in this time. But that's why we're going to be stable. We're not going to be bugging out. Everyone outside of that, the 2/3, they're going to be bugging out. They're going to be bugging out. And it's all because of the famine of the word. That's how precious the Most High's word is. Right? Psalm 19:1, to the chief musician, a psalm of David. The heavens declare the glory of Yahweh, and the firmament showeth his handiwork. Day unto day utter speech, and night unto night showeth knowledge. And that's talking about the handiwork. The firmament is talking about the internet. Right? Day unto day utter speech, and night unto night showeth knowledge. So that's what happens. All day long, morning and night, videos are going out. Right? So it's showing the Most High's handiwork, because it's his truth. That's his handiwork. Right? Through his men, who are his workmen. There is no speech nor language where the voice is not heard. And it's put out in every language, right? And even let's say you only speak English, you can put subtitles in a different language so brothers in a different country can understand it, right? So it's referring to the internet, the YouTube. But when this gets cut off, like I said, things are going to go crazy, like we've been reading. There is no speech nor language where the voice is not heard. Their line has gone out through all the earth, right? So the videos go through all the planet. The whole planet can watch videos. You can be in America, watch a video in Africa, right? Their line is gone out through all the earth, and their words to the end of the world. In them hath he set a tabernacle for the sun, which is as a bridegroom coming out of his chamber, and rejoiceth as a strong man to run a race, right? And that bridegroom is Yahweh Shai. And he's going to come out of his chamber. He's going to come out of the fourth dimension in his chariot, right? And he's going to rejoice because we finally did the work. Right? We're done. We completed the work. And he's going to come get his brides, which are the elect, right? Parabolically speaking. Right? So that's it on that. The point has been made. Family of the Word is right there. Right there. Any day now they can put that bill and that you won't be able to put videos. Or the videos won't, I don't know how, how these guys work. They might say one thing and add different clause in the bills that you don't know about, right? So this could be it. So we just got to keep praying, keep pushing, keep fasting, keep doing the work, And yeah, shalom until next time.